So if you see right here, I'm just going to pinch this part, not this inside part. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Pinch this and let this inside part fall back here. You'll see what I mean. This is the back of the shirt. So I'm going to pinch this and hold it tight. And now I'm just going to lift up the shirt and go like this and let the back of the shirt fall down like that. And now
remember this camera.
Lay it back here. Grab the sleeve here and then just reach through the sleeve, and you can see the other sleeve is back here, and just reach through here and just put your hand all the way through and grab this and pull it through like that. And then just scrunch them all together. So I'm going to put this template right here, only a couple inches or 1.5 inches down from the collar. Alright, so there's the jack-o'-lantern face. Now, this next part is the tricky part. So I want to take this, and what we're going to do is kind of fold the shirt in half again. That way we only have to do one set of folds for the whole mouth instead of folding it like this, because this would be way too hard, because you can't tie it like that. So we have to fold it in half again. So what I do is just kind of pinch the mouth, grab it, kind of get these lines to line up, like this line and this line. And like, I get them to line up right here at the edge. This one and this one. And I kind of pinch it here and just lift it up and fold it over. So I'm just going to start folding this. I would just start right here, make sure these are lined up again, here and this, and then start pinching it. Pinch it, and just do a pleated fold like this. So I've done like 3 folds right now, and now I'm going to flip it over on the back to check to make sure that it's lined up. So it looks like it's starting to get misaligned here. So what I'm going to do is reach my hand inside here. And I'm just going to try to readjust this mouth so that the top line and the bottom line of the mouth are lined up and on top of each other. I just unfolded one of the pleats because it was too misaligned. Then I stick my hand back in here. Alright, that looks good. So now I can keep folding it. And I just keep pulling the mouth so that it's lined up. The top and the bottom are lined up, and I can keep folding along this line. I'm just folding along this line and hoping that the top and bottom will be lined up. Alright, so now I have mouth. Alright, so this line should be straight across. That means that it's folded the right way. I'm going to turn it over and check the back. It should be mostly straight. Sometimes it's not, but alright, cool. The back is pretty straight too. So that's a good sign. So with the sinew, I just tie it right around that line 3 or 4 times. Check the back, make sure it's all lined up. And then I take my sinew, get it like this, and I'm going to take my hand, push on this with all of my weight, and then I'm going to pull this. Get this sinew off. And I'm just tying it into a knot now, which some people don't even do, but I just do it anyway because it makes me feel good. So all you have to do is do little pleat folds, just little pinches on top of one another along the lines. So I start at the bottom of the nose right here, just like this, and I just keep it up in the air like this, and I just start pleating it like so. And then just gonna turn it, pull that down, and start pleating here. And just grab it with my thumb, grab it down here, and just double check that this line is all lined up, and it is. And I'm just gonna take it and go around right beneath that line. Three times. Pinch that very tightly. Grab the sinew and pull. If you're using rubber bands, you just put the rubber bands around here very tightly. This is the eye of the jack-o'-lantern. I always start here on this corner, the inner corner of the eye, and I fold this part together. And what I'm going to try to do is get it so this line, the top line of the eye, and this line, the bottom of the bottom line of the eye, line up. And I can just do one set of pleat folds all the way down, and then the whole thing will be lined up into a nice eye. Start to just do a couple little folds here and just pull this bottom line of the eye in a little bit. And now it looks like I can get this line and this line to be lined up. I just had to fold a couple pleats here on this line only first. So now I can just start pleating and folding the whole thing together. I'm going to keep checking to make sure that it's lined up. All right. The line looks straight here. The back of it looks straight. So now I'm just going to lay it down. Set it down. Keep it all together. And start wrapping the sinew around. Just like this. Wrapping it around about 3 or 4 times. Double check that it's on the right line on the bottom. Here. And just pull this tight. I'm gonna grab these and just pull down like this. Pull all of this fabric down here. And just kind of pull and kind of pleat it and pull at the same time. Now I'm just going to take your rubber band and grab this and rubber band it right about here. And you only need to rubber band it twice. This is the fun part. You just get to scrunch this up like a regular old crinkle tie-dye.